Hey everybody, Traci Cornelius here. So we're out of hospital. Here's Mark. So we came in for another monitoring session this morning and they've decided to induce the baby anyway. So at the moment it feels, thank you, a little bit strange. Normally you come into a delivery suite and we're like, yeah, pretty much like that. And at the moment we're kind of like, it's all good. So it feels a little bit surreal, but whatever happens, we are gonna have a baby. So yeah, we'll update you in a bit. So I'm just gonna get Mark to confess on camera what he has just told me off camera. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Do I need to read your rights? I've got really bad lighting. Right, go on. So, what did you say?
Even though it's in there, it's moving. And you can feel it moving. It still doesn't feel surreal that the baby's actually going to be in there very shortly. It still just does not compute in my head that we're about to have another child. It's just weird. The thought of that coming out of the tiny hole, just wrong. It's just not right. The whole stalk idea is so much better in my head.
Oh, the man's perspective on pregnancy. It's true though, it really, for Mark, he finds it really hard, even though we've been through this before.
I'm still here.
Yeah, even though we've had babies before, he finds it really hard to think that this will be a baby. But I would imagine that that probably is quite the same for many men. I don't know, you'll have to let us know in the comments below. Anyway, still waiting for the midwife. I believe they're gonna break my waters to try and get the labour to start naturally. So we will wait and see. So just gonna give you our next update. They have just broken my waters. Not the most pleasant of experiences, I have to say. Now being monitored again, just for the next 10 minutes or so. And then we'll get up and walk around and wait for the contractions to get going and get started. And Mark is just chilling out, you know. So yeah, so we'll walk around. Luckily there's lots and lots of stairs at the hospital. Stairs are a good thing to try and help the contractions. So we'll probably go and walk up all of those. Hey everybody, so it's, what time is it?
7:40.
7:40. We are hooked up, as you can see, and we've got the drip. And contractions have already started. I don't know if you can see them on the little machine. So they're beginning to get a lot more intense now. But the little, it's not little, really hurts. That's like, yeah, really painful. More painful than the contractions, to be honest. But that does mean that everything is moving along quite nicely. You can see I'm looking a little bit haggard and tired, but actually I feel fine at the moment, which is very, very cool. I'm quite excited because I know that it's not going to be long before we're going to see the baby. It's just going to depend whether, whether we're on the 29th on the leap year or whether we manage to stretch it out until the 1st of March. And I'm going to sign off now because a contraction is building and I'm going to try and breathe through it.
So here we are. 7 hours into the labour. Traci's doing extremely well, pushing through it. But unfortunately, it seems to me this baby needs to go back to back for a second. Not so good. He's doing really, really well though, as you can see. Catch up with us later.
Hey, so we've had a baby. Hang on. This is Soraya. Say hi. We would have videoed the last bit, but it just got very painful and very intense and exhausting, as birth usually is. But she was born 7 minutes to midnight on the 29th of February. So she is indeed a leapling baby. Couldn't hold on for those extra 7 minutes. I've managed to now freshen up a little bit. Thank you, which is really good. It's also now, what time? That one doesn't seem to be telling the time right.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock in the morning, so I think Mark's going to try and go home and get some sleep. We're just going to find out what's going on. They need to do urine samples and that type of thing just to make sure that everything is a-okay. Then I'll be moved downstairs for the rest of the night and then probably be sent home tomorrow. And in between that, as much as I know you really like looking at me, you probably prefer looking at the baby, so hang on. There's Soraya. And she is dinky, she's £6.4, so she was really small, but she's very cute. So thanks very much for joining us on our labour journey, and we will keep you updated on Soraya's progress and how she's doing, and also what happens when she meets all of her sisters, who are going to be so ecstatic. Mark's looking knackered, bless him. So yeah, so thanks very much, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.